We've had the privilege of bringing you voices from the streets to the seats of power and even royal thrones, leaders across different kingdoms who have all echoed one resounding message: strong support for women's inclusion in politics and leadership across Nigeria and Africa. Today we present yet another powerful voice that deserves to be heard by those in power and all Africans. While the voices you've heard so far have been bold and clear, this one stands out not just for its conviction, but for its insightful economic analysis on why women's inclusion is vital to the political and developmental future of Nigeria and the entire African continent. A wonderful afternoon to you, ma.
Good day, sir.
All right, this is Inside Africa 360 Media. We heard when you were speaking in there. Please, can you tell us, let's meet you, your name and what exactly transpired there today and how you feel about the whole event.
Okay, my name is Barrister Helen Carlo. During the public hearing organized by the House of Rep members in Enugu State, Center A, the Women Political Participation Technical Working Group on behalf of the South State, cutting across the three states, Enugu, Ebonyi, and Anambra State, made a presentation in support of the special seats bill. They enumerated the statistics showing the low representation of women representation in Parliament. They called for a support from the House of Rep members because the special seats bill, when passed, will become a yes to inclusivity, to become a yes to equity, become a yes to fairness, become a yes for Nigeria. It will be a win for every Nigeria, because like the person that spoke after me said, the gross domestic profit of Nigeria will actually be enhanced when women are brought in. The statistics has it that bringing women and passing the special seats bill will cost Nigeria its annual budget of less than 1%, while when women are seated on the table, they will bring about investment in education, in health and other key sectors. And by the time accountability will be made, Nigeria must have increased its domestic profit to the tune of 9%. So we think economically it is very good, it's feasible, it's viable, it should be supported. When I was making my submission, the chairman of the committee promised that the bill initiated from the House of Rep, that they will give it the total support. But you know what is in Nigeria? Some men do not favor women in any form. I've heard some of them saying, the ground is fair, come out and contest. Why are you asking to be pampered? But like I was just trying to reiterate in the house, when a child is not doing well, we bring in mechanisms of lesson teacher, extramurals, just to help the child beef up. So I'm looking at the Committee of Nations, and particularly African continent. You see Nigeria at the last lap of the ladder. Rwanda, for instance, has 61% of women representation in parliament. South Africa has over 40% of women representation in the parliament, and on and on and on. While Nigeria has only 4.7%, yet women in Nigeria are more in number. Statistics has it that women are up to 49.9% of the population. That means the 50 point something percent are made up of men and children. So why is it that the huge components of the society are not properly represented? Other nations that have done it have recorded a lot of success. And I think Nigeria needs to toe the same line so that the political ecosystem in Africa will be a fair place for Nigeria to really wield its strength and power. Thank you very much. I told them, even though I was not able to conclude finally, that when they pass this bill, it will write their name, the name of the 10th Assembly, in the annals of political narrative of Nigeria. Generation unborn will constantly remember them. It is a win for everybody.
It is in Anambra State, in Enugu State, in Ebonyi State. We covered the 3 senatorial districts. There, we gathered up to 1 million physical endorsements from adult men and women across the 3 states. Now, I would like Mr. Chairman to permit me to submit all the physical endorsements of them from the 3 states. And then, while we are on it, please I want to ask the men of Enugu State, Anambra State, and Ebonyi State, together with the women. I want to ask you just 2 simple questions, and I want to do that in Igbo. Ajụjụ nke mbụ, unu chọrọ ka e nwee oche dị iche maka ụmụ nwanyị n'etiti ndị na-eme iwu nke obodo anyị Naịjirịa. Ajụjụ nke abụọ, unu chọrọ ka oche a pụrụ iche banye na iwu obodo anyị Naịjirịa jikọtara ya ọnụ. Mr. Chairman, and honorable members of the House of Representatives, you have heard from the horse's mouth. I just want to take us back just to one scenario. I happened to come back from Kenya yesterday, where I met a woman parliamentarian by name Honorable Milia Oduyambo. She confirmed that Kenya had affirmative action in her constitution and 30% of women representative. When you look at the constitution and the countries across Africa, you will discover that Nigeria is at the last ladder of female political representation in the parliament.
Thank you.
When you have a child that is not pressing up to responsibility, you involve strategies to make the child to press up. Therefore, we are asking that you say yes to the special seat video. It is a win for all Nigerians.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
His Excellency Chairman, we our support.
Please hit the like and subscribe button.